This is chapter 11, Point of View. When the writer of an autobiography or a memoir uses the first person pronoun I, we are entitled to believe that I means the person's writing the memoir. However, in fiction, the narrator of a story is not the same as the writer. Writers invent or make up narrators to bring a story to life when they provide a point of view by which to tell the tale. The writer's choice of narrator, and point of view determines a great deal about what the readers learn and how and when and how they learn it. A first person narrator is a character in the story identified by the use of the pronoun I or the plural first person we. The use of third person, which means characters are referred to by name or with the pronoun he, she, or they. And the less common one used is second person narrator, which is who addresses the reader directly, you, as Want Diaz does in his story in this chapter, How to Date a Brown Girl, Black Girl, White Girl, or a Halfie. The first person narrator is always a participant in the story and can be either a major or minor character. This type of tale-telling relies on the perspective of a single character through whose eyes and by means of whose voice we come to understand the action in the story. Often readers see more than the narrator can, and sometimes this broader this broader vantage point allows us to recognize an unreliable narrator or one who cannot be trusted to present an undistorted account of action. A specific variety of unreliable narrator is the naive narrator, who remains unaware of the full complexity of events in the story being told. A narrator may be naive because of youth, innocence, or lack of cultural alertness. And some other narrators are the omniscient narrator, which is, or all knowing third person narrator, observe the thoughts and describe the actions of multiple characters in the story. The limited narrator is a limited third person narrator, typically enter into the thoughts and emotions of one character and does the narrator in Kate Choplin's The Story of an Hour. Objective point of view narrator is a narrator, third person narrator, report only what can be seen and heard, as does the narrator in Ernest Hemingway's Hills Like White Elephants. The omniscient narrator can see beyond the physical actions and dialogue of characters and has the power to reveal the inner thoughts and emotions of anyone in the story. This narrator moves freely upon the thoughts of characters in time and space. In the story, How to Date a Brown Girl, Black Girl, White Girl, or Halfie by Want Diaz, I believe that this is told in second person because it's the narrator telling somebody else to do something. Like in this story, he's basically telling him like how to act and stuff like around those four different types of girls.